Here's a radical idea to all the world leaders, Mr. Biden, European Union, Great Britain, even Zelensky, and to the smartest people who know the Palestinians and Hamas and Islam more than someone who was born and raised there, speaks the language, reads it, and writes it. Instead of urging and pushing and supporting Israel to retaliate, to avenge the atrocity that Hamas committed, which is a terrorist organization, a terrorist act, that this is not what this is about. This is about is spilling blood avenged by spilling blood? I don't think so. To me, as someone who really believes in human dignity and human rights, not just the declaration of human rights, but humans coexisting and their natural right to exist in peaceful communities, gatherings, nations, in, again, peace, dignity, prosperity, justice. Why isn't anyone suggesting to Israel, hey, to ensure that something like this never happens again, yes, we should destroy and eliminate Hamas, but not by killing more people. How about we now finally sit down with the moderates, the official representatives of the majority of the Palestinian people, and come to a peaceful solution that ensures that this doesn't happen again, and that something like this, rather than was avenged with blood, it was a cry call to acknowledge that this supposed stalemate, even though it's not a stalemate, Israel is a nuclear country, it's a superior power, and whether I like it or not, whether you like it or not, Bibi Netanyahu, made it a Jewish state for the Jewish people. That's called a theocracy, not a democracy, and that is prejudicial, if not racist. Why not force Bibi's hand to find peace rather than egg him and urge him and demand that he uses force, spill blood to solve the problem? I think there's a better way. I hope this message resonates. And a message to Mr. Bill Maher, a message to Mr. Sam Harris, and all the intellectuals who seem to remember that they're Jewish and support Israel, yet in reality, they were born and raised in an American state, and they're citizens of the United States. Just like I was born in Doha, Qatar, to a Palestinian father, a Syrian mother, and they raised me in a very secular, non-religious environment, which helped shape my personality and character to be the non-theist, religious, non-religious, free thinker, critical thinker person that I would like to believe I am, and continue to evolve. But I know the Arabic people, which are a majority Muslims, with minority Christians and Baha'i and Ismaili and different sects. They're not all jihadists, Mr. Sam Harris. Just because Hamas has 10 to 30% support of Gazan people, that doesn't make all of Palestinians in Gaza, by culture, Islamists. You didn't say jihadists, you said Islamists. That they are in a way supportive of a Islamic political ideology, not just theocracy or religious ideology, and that they implicitly support Hamas. That is not, I don't know what your sources are or what qualifies you to speak about the people of a Muslim faith. You can speak about Islam academically all you want. You've studied it. I know that. You probably even visited the area, but you did not live the culture. I did, and many like me did, and we rejected it because we know why we rejected it. It's not an academic paper. So please, let's be humble and control the narrative. And Mr. Bill Maher, for someone who believes in human rights and freedoms, damn it, you support Israel blindly just because you're half Jewish. You were raised Catholic. You said that, not me. The Palestinians have the same blood and DNA and skin and gender, no pronouns, like you and I in the United States, like Canadians, like Mexicans. Give them some clout. Give them some dignity by acknowledging that they have been, and they continue to be victimized by Israel, not by the Jewish people, not by the civilian Israeli citizens, by the Zionist-driven Israeli government, which leverages, utilizes, uses, whatever, abuses, whatever word you want to use, the religious argument to justify taking the land of some people who lived on it for hundreds, if not thousands of years, based on a fictitious argument in some old scripture that we don't know who wrote it, but it's a reality, okay? It happened. Israel exists. Israel will continue to exist for the foreseeable future. The Arabs in general and the Palestinians specifically were stupid, were dumb. They passed on at least 3 serious opportunities to get a lot more land than they are going to get anything after what happened on October 7th. But that doesn't mean that we support Israel. All of a sudden, you remember that you're Jewish, and all of a sudden, or lately, not all of a sudden, lately, you've been just so pro-Israel, as if it was your first or second home. Again, you never lived there. Visiting is not living. So let's be humble, please. More to come. My name is Tariq Shareh, and I wish you all a peaceful and happy life and existence.